YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. Do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, I'm on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers. I can't do it without you. So hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to talk about some Ethereum. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the market in general, guys, because we are seeing some price action today, right? But the question is, are we going to see Bitcoin jump or are we going to see it dump? As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at a 2.67. And I got to let you know too, before we get too far into the video, that I'm just not a financial advisor. Just the homie Crypto J. These are just my opinions and my thoughts. So don't make any buying decisions, okay? Anyway, all right. Bitcoin coming in at an 84, as you guys can see. Let's see, right? 84.5. And this is pretty much support right here. So we could either be forming a wedge or we could be seeing possibly a breakdown of our market. Again, we did have a rising wedge forming here. And then now look, we have a falling wedge, right? But if we can't hold this, then again, we can capitulate down, possibly see a retest of some of these lows down here in this 80 range even. That's kind of what the 7 days telling me, right? This sideways trend is not really necessarily a good thing happening on Bitcoin right now. And again, especially after forming a rising. So there's a couple things. There's actually a lot that's going on this pattern that's going on this chart that's bearish, right? We were in a downtrend on the 1 year. We are on the 1 month also just created a rising wedge. And then now we're trending sideways. We got this shoulder, head, shoulder possibly forming here. If we do not break out of this wedge, we are going to more than likely break down. There's, again, 3 indicators now saying actually hard correction, not even like soft correction. They're saying, in my opinion, more hard correction. I don't think that we would hold this in this case scenario. I think that we would probably rip right under this 82K. I don't think this would hold. And I feel like this would go back to like probably around like down here, like the 78 range again, more than likely, if we decided we want to break down. And if that happens, then I do think that that's going to put us kind of back. I feel like we're really in a decision mode where we're really seeing what's going to happen in May, in my opinion. Right now it's April 18th, but whichever way this breaks, in my opinion, it's going to tell us what kind of May we're going to have, because I already was kind of telling you guys that I feel like our recovery would probably be more towards like June, July. But again, if we could start breaking above some of this resistance, then again, maybe we formed a wedge and maybe we're breaking up. This would mean that our May would look a lot different than we thought, right? Maybe, again, this might be a bottom on Bitcoin at 78K, or again, maybe not, right? We have not gotten a confirmation yet that we have broken out of this wedge on the 1 year. And that's what I've been telling you guys that I've been concerned about and has me feeling like, you know, we might see a breakdown, especially on this 1 month here too. This is showing a lot of fear, in my opinion, on a Friday. You know, it's Good Friday right now. Honestly, they dumped on us on Thanksgiving, huh? So I wonder if they're going to dump on us on Easter also, again, because again, this is Friday. So interesting to see. I want to know what you guys think though. Are you bullish on Bitcoin or are you bearish on Bitcoin? A lot of people are still bullish on this market. As you guys can see over here on the side, 81% of people bullish and 19% of people bearish. A lot of people, you know, giving their little insights on what they think, but the market's pretty split. Like this guy saying he's bullish. We got some other people bullish on it. Interesting. A lot of bullish market sentiment actually today. So, I mean, maybe that's saying something. I don't think that Bitcoin will hit. I was talking about inflows and stuff like that. Interesting. Let's talk about some Ethereum, man. How about that? Let's talk about ETH, because that's what y'all here for. Y'all want to see some ETH. Let's check it out. I was concerned about ETH. I was letting you guys know we've been concerned about ETH here on this channel now, guys, for some time. Not that I don't think that it's a good coin, but I just feel like it's really lacking in volume. We're seeing a lot of manipulation this cycle happen on ETH. ETH is actually down on the year 48%. We've been talking about this. It's been leg after leg of just bear flags on this thing. Honestly, this has been like the #1 coin to short, I feel like. And that's what I was saying. I've been saying, like, if there was ever one coin that I would be short on, actually, with the market dipping, it would probably be ETH, because ETH has been lacking in volume. And just looking really nasty. In my opinion, even right now, this price is not looking hot. It's looking nasty again. And I would like to see a lot more bullish price action be happening out of ETH right now. But, you know, the markets are looking speculative. It just looks like a bear flag after bear flag. 80% of people still bullish on it, though. Personally, I think that this chart it's looking pretty cooked, bro. This is looking pretty cooked. This is looking like it needs to have a retest of like 12, in my opinion. Like 11, 12. I just don't see us holding this little support that we have here in this 15 range. I think that this is going to break down, and then I think that we'll see a retest of, more than likely. That's just my prediction, though. I don't know. I can always be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, but I've had a pretty decent track record of being not wrong. So I want to know what these guys are thinking, though. It seems like people are just mostly spamming over here these days. Some people saying they're bullish on ETH. And by the way, I'm bullish on ETH too. I just want to say that. I'm bullish on ETH. I'm thinking it's going to go down to 1,200, but I'm thinking that this thing is going to rip to like over 20K. I do believe that because, again, I'm a DeFi guy. When I got into crypto, I got in with ETH, and ETH was like my dog, my road dog. And I just feel like, again, even though Solana is picking up in popularity in this type of stuff too, market corrections happen and ETH will go on, and it will more than likely, I feel like, go on to new highs. Now, will it keep the #2 position is what I really want to know, because again, XRP hot on Ethereum's trails. That is definitely something that I'm also paying attention to, right? 120 million market cap and now slow climbing, right? And ETH needs to also start slow climbing as well. But right now, it just seems like we're just breaking down more sideways motion. And again, guys, we talk about here on the channel, this sideways motion is an indicator of a lack of volume a lot of the time. So lack of volume means a lack of demand, right? Lack of demand usually ends up being a sell-off, right? We've seen it happen here where we trend sideways and we break down, and then happens here, we trend sideways and we break down, right? Right here too, we trend in this zone of like people thinking like, oh, we're going to do anything. It's so much, are we not going to do anything, that it just drops because it's a lack of demand, right? People are seeing, okay, sooner or later, these bulls are not going to want to fight back because they've already been moving sideways so long that the bears are just going to take over, is going to sell. And that's what happens. It's just been doing that. So I'm interested to see when that will stop, because again, Ethereum is getting close to some of those low levels that I had predicted. And guys, I predicted this 1200 level like way up here, like when we were forming this bear flag right here. Actually, when we really started rejecting off of this zone and creating this bear flag, yeah, because you guys could see we already had a shoulder, head, and a shoulder here, right? This is already a bearish trend right here. And you could see how much that thing had to sell off. And it was, again, bear flag after bear flag. And yikes. I don't know. I'm bullish on it in the long term, but in the short term, I do think that Ethereum needs to see some more correction. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you're not yet tapped into my Patreon, check out my Patreon. It's an awesome resource, whether you're just getting started in crypto or whether you've been in for a long time. You also get access to my Telegram, and I'll be in that Telegram all the time. So check it out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.